Hey, ladies and gents, we are back with some World of Warships, and we got Cheef. I do believe this is a ranked battle. He's playing the Des Moines, the Tier 10 American cruiser. Yeah, this should be interesting. Ooh, look at those. What do we got on here? We got... Sorry, we hit the wrong button. We got a Kurfürst, couple Kurfürst, Hindenburg, Moskva, a Shimakaze, and a Republic. Against two Kurfürsts, three Kurfürsts, a Hindenburg, a Zau, a Moskva, and a Göring. Here we go. Off to the races we go. He's headed to the south. One destroyer. The other team is a little light with, 3-on-3 cruisers and 3-on-3 battleships. Yeah. He's headed to the southern objective. Take and hold B. We'll see what the Shimakaze does here, if he's actually going to do that. He's kind of butting in here on the island. If you're not sure of what he's up to here, he's trying to get into somewhat of a protective situation so he can start bombarding anything he runs into. Typical cruiser play. If you're not familiar with cruisers, yeah, this is kind of what they do. Not a lot of health compared to a battleship, of course. So you want to get as much fucking cover as you can. Here comes the Moskva. He's headed to A. Pulls in here nice and slow, slowing down, and see if he's going to get ready here. It's going to be a little while before the Moskva gets into range. And now he pops out here. So the Shimmy's already moved into B. He's taking the B objective. And... yeah, there's the Kurfürst. Both of them headed south to the A objective. So, Shimakaze is on the A objective. He's picking, the B objective. He's picking up the B. Two battleships streaming here to the south with Cheef. Shimakaze's picked up the B objective. Alright. I think they're all also heading also to A. Yeah, I would guess that's probably because there's 4 spotted, 5 spotted, all headed south. Yeah, that's most of the team there. So, still waiting here, slowly but surely here, to see if he can start popping some stuff here. I'm sure he's going to start backing up here a little bit so he can get over the chunk of rock. Shimmy's headed to the south, to the C objective, and we most likely have at least probably the destroyer in A. Now he's moving out here. He's trying to get in a little better shooting position, I think. Both battleships are here with him, and he gets detected probably from the from that destroyer. So the Moskva, there he goes, picks up the Göring. Göring's like, shit, radar. His first shot gets one shot for 1,800. 2 penetrations on the Göring. Now the Göring is running. Ooh! Takes a big one from the one of the, probably most likely the Hindenburg or possibly the Kurfürst. There he goes. Picks up some fire on the Göring, and it's about time he gets the Moskva running in here. Göring's running out of the smoke. Ooh, he's got the inbound Moskva. There he goes. Gets 1 penetration on there. Here comes the Moskva. And, ooh, should be interesting. Starts to rebuild some of his health. Moskva's giving him his broadside. Fortunately, both of his battleships, or at least one of his battleships, decided to turn the other way. Moskva, of course, still giving his broadside to the to the Des Moines. Kind of an interesting strategy. Yep, there's what happens when you get 4 citadels. Oh, Moskva, what were you doing, buddy? So he gets first blood, and now he's going to start watching here for torps, possibly from the Göring. I think he's going to butt himself up here against the, just to make sure he does not get torped by those. Fortunately, there is 2 Kurfürsts. That's never good. They're right at the outside edge of his getting detected, so he's not going to fire. Oh, never mind, he did get detected. Picks up the Hindenburg. Hindenburg is giving him his... once again, giving him his side. Gets a nice 3,800 on him. Unfortunately, gets set on fire for it. Let's see if he can back out of there. There, he gets a Citadel on him, too. And now he's going to back out before he gets more wrecked. His repair is going to be up in 53, so he's backing out of there. Here comes the... one Zao hanging out there. Now, his 3 battleships are still playing a little bit less than... yeah. Not sure what's going on there. So now they've picked up 2 objectives here. They got 1 ship down. Zhao is currently hugged up against the island as well. Now he's got his repair up here. Let's see what he's going to do here. Is he possibly... Never mind. The Zhao takes a big one to the face. And now he's... Yeah, he is getting wrecked. Wow. Down to 56. Oh, never mind. Detected by... Yep. And he stops before the torpedoes. Zhao is coming around the edge here with 7,300 hit points. This should be interesting. I'm not sure if he really wants to get into that. There's the rest of the team who've taken the long way around. I'm not terribly sure about this fight. Kind of an interesting choice of directions. He's going to back up here and see what he can do. He's got the... to be the hydros up. His radar is going to be up here shortly as well. Like I said, interesting position by the Zhao. The other, I'm not quite terribly sure what all those Kurfürsts are up to here. They've taken the long route around. He's got his repair up as well, and his heals up in 40 seconds. Aha! The Zhao takes it to the face. Yeah, his team is well up here. 676, 326, 678. I'm sorry, to 328. With 2 objectives capped. So now what's he up going to do here? So we know where 4 of the ships are, and the gearing was last spotted over the kind of over there toward south of the B objective here. Yeah. So here comes one of his battleships, kind of hanging out here for a while, and there we go. One of the Republic is moving his way into the A objective. He's going to look into it. Well done, sir. Alright, so by now, majority of those guys, I think, are to the south, except for maybe possibly... Yep, there's the Hindenburg. He is hanging out right there. Cheef is waiting for his health to build up here. He's going to come around the corner, pop his... and he also is... yeah, I'm not sure if that's a kosher move on the Hindenburg side. I think he's going to take some punishment, possibly. Yeah, lots of punishment. Wow. Yeah, I think he's going to die out of that deal. That's a ridiculous... yeah, side on. So the 3 battleships on the other team doesn't seem to be carrying much. They are continuing south, or I'm sorry, continuing north on the far side, as you know, objectives don't matter. What the fuck? So picks up the gearing. Gearing is running. Can he get away here? Looks like he's going to be popping smoke. Yep. With that much shit bearing down on you, I think I would have probably possibly kept running there. So hydro up in 30 seconds, and he's also got his radar here. I think he's going to get a little closer here. Yep, there he goes. Radar is the gearing. Gearing's like, yep, I probably should have just kept on running. Unfortunately, I don't think he is going to make it out of this situation. Nope, he's taking HE shells to the face like you wouldn't believe. There's one more. Can you get him with the last? Come on, there we go. Oh, picks up the kill on him. Unfortunately, they did lose the Hindenburg. Interesting. Alright. So, 3 battleships left. Mostly full health. A lot of them are. With 105,000 HP. All back. Yes, all back to A. Interesting strategy from the orange baddies. They took the long way around, and now he's going to pretty much give his side here, or give his health, wolf showl, give his health to the sheer amount of shit he's going to get pummeled with. Kerfers are working him over pretty hard, the Republic, and of course we got Cheef that's just lighting him up with HE shells. I'm not terribly sure. No, he's going for the ram. Well, that was epic. Sitting 904 to 308. The enemy team took one objective, and then, it's pretty much been a shit show, and it's slide to the finish. Kerfers finishes off the Moskva. There we go. Now we got a little bit more of an interesting game. We got a 2-on-3. I think this is going to be a little bit more entertaining. I think as long as our friendly Moines doesn't die, and the shimmy is still running around out there. Yep, he's coming up the same slot as Cheef. He's waiting for a smoke screen. I don't know. Shimmy doesn't even have camouflage on that thing, so I'm not... Oh, no, he does have the smoke up. That's unusual. I typically don't smoke for puppies, but Shimmy actually did pay attention and is going to help out here. Which leaves a nice side shot here on the Kerfurst that is currently inbound here. Oh, he's going to get wrecked with this destroyer, or this cruiser. He is going to get pummeled. Gets detected at 7.0. Oh, that's right. They did change that. Come on. Here he comes. And the, there is. The Shimmy has got a crap ton of torpedoes outbound. I don't think he's going to survive that. No. Shimikaze picks up the Kerfurst. And now we have the last Kerfurst that's not terribly interested in getting into this fight. He is currently hiding behind the far islands. And away he goes. 974, 328. It looked like it was going to be a complete ass whooping there, and all of a sudden the orange baddies made a complete turnaround there for a second, and then decided to YOLO.